Hello, I'm John from Turnip House. Welcome to the second session of our Boosting Winter Wellness videos. This week I'm going to show you another soup. Soup is a wonder food. It's good value, it's full of healthy vegetables, and it's a great way of getting them into those who would otherwise be reluctant to do so. It keeps well as raw materials or in the fridge for a few days, and it also freezes brilliantly. So today it's going to be roast red pepper soup. At Turnip House we make two soups every day at least. One is a kind of ordinary regular soup, a bit like the golden vegetable I made last week, or of course leek and potato. The other is something slightly more interesting to tickle the palate or provide a bit of variety. This is one of those. It's rich and hearty and really filling. So the ingredients for roast red pepper soup are 2 cloves of garlic, a medium-sized onion, 2 small or 1 large carrot, 3 peppers, red or orange or yellow, whatever you may have, 2 tins of chopped tomatoes, 3 vegetable or other stock cubes, some spices, paprika, turmeric and grated nutmeg, some herbs. I use mixed Italian herbs, but you can get that in most supermarkets. If you don't have that, then you can substitute thyme, oregano and basil, all dried. If you have some to hand, then a few leaves of fresh basil really liven it up, and a fair bit of black pepper, and to cook it all, some oil, olive oil or vegetable oil. This is a nice straightforward soup. Most of the hard work is done for you in the oven. So first of all, heat your oven up to 200 degrees C and then chop your vegetables. Onion and garlic. You don't need to worry about cutting these fine, because this is a blended soup. And the garlic. Obviously you can add more or less of each of these vegetables as suits your taste. This is a good combination. Finally, the carrots. When you have all the vegetables in the pan, give them a bit of a shake. Put a tablespoon or so of oil on the veg. Drizzle it round. Add plenty of black pepper, again to taste. Stir it all around so that the oil covers all the vegetables. And then it's ready for the oven. Middle shelf, 200 degrees. So leave that to cook for about 20 minutes. Check it occasionally, give it a stir. You're aiming for it to become brown, slightly blackened at the edges, but nicely roasted to give flavour. So keep an eye on this as it's in the oven for about 20 minutes or so. And after that, your kitchen should be filled with a gorgeous aroma and your vegetables should be roasting nicely. You'll begin to see black spots on the edges, just a few. But keep stirring until you're happy that it's brown enough, which I am at that stage. Depending on your oven, it could take longer than 20 minutes. Just keep an eye and use your own judgment. So when that's done, it's time to put it all in the pan. So use a medium-sized 2-litre pan. This will give you enough for 5 good servings. And put all of the veg into the pan. When that's all in, you can add the tomatoes. Rinse round. Rinse around the tins to get all the goodness out. And add the herbs, spices, and the stock cubes. And top it up with water to about 5 centimeters from the top. I use boiling water for quickness, and put it on the heat. Bring to the boil and simmer for about 15 minutes until done. Stir every now and again to make sure that it's not sticking. That's been simmering now for 15 minutes and I can feel the vegetables are quite soft, so now's the time to blend it. Ideally use a hand blender, but if you don't have one then you can always use a masher and just mash it nice and fine. But I'm going to blend it now to a smooth consistency. In the tea room I blend is quite smooth, but again you can stop whenever you choose. When it's a consistency you want, top it up to just a bit below the rim to make it a little bit thinner. And that's the soup ready to serve. So this will give you 5 good portions. You may remember the scones from last week, go very well with it. If you haven't seen that, that's still up on the video. You can, I show you how we make our turnip house scones in that one, or obviously any other kind of bread would be fine. So there you are, a spectacular soup. Well, that's the end of this week's session. I hope you enjoyed it and will enjoy making the soup. Thanks very much for watching. Next week I'll be showing you how we make our lemon drizzle cake. And the week after that, Elaine will be showing you how to grow herbs and salad, including the basil that you could put in this soup. Thanks very much for watching. Hope to see you soon. Thank you. Bye.